Genealogy. Fuck. Day 3. Act normal. I can do this. Did you hear that? Oh, that was my wrist cracking. Okay. Hasn't been that long. I'm not that old. Hello, guys. That was weird. That was awkward. Let's try again. Hello, guys. Whoa, what was that hand flapping? Okay, let's try again. Hello, guys. No, that feels too forceful. What am I doing? Hello, guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while, and it definitely feels weird to be saying that again, but I'm back, and I'm ready to do some more videos. You know, you might ask where I've been, but I'm more interested in where you've been or what you've been doing. So if you want, I can chat one day about what I've been up to, but for now, I think I just want to know what you've been up to. So I kind of have kept my ear to the ground a little bit, tried to see what was going on in the world of genealogy, but I've been busy, and you know, I just tried to have a bit of a look back now and be like, what have I been missing? You know, when we left off, when I, you know, put up my last few videos, we were in a good place, right? We were working on our family trees, we were analysing our DNA, we were looking at records, we were looking at history. We were doing really well, weren't we? So I had a look though, and I've been gone for 5 minutes. I mean, maybe a bit more than 5 minutes, but I've been gone for a very short amount of time, and I feel like things have gone weird. Things have gone weird. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. MyHeritage first. Okay, we all know MyHeritage has always been like the oddball, hasn't it? It's always been like the weird one out of all of the sites we use. Like, is it just me, or is it MyHeritage is kind of the weird one, right? So they're good. They have probably the cheapest kits a lot of the time, like especially when they have specials. You know, they got a lot of users on there, but we all know that those users are a bit whatever. We've already talked about that. That's in the past. MyHeritage, it's the oddball, but they had some really interesting stuff come out like over the last few years, and I was really impressed, especially with some of these photo tools. So they had the colorizing kind of tool, which brought your black and white photos to color, which was incredible. I really enjoyed that. I think it really brings to life some of those pictures, and you know, it doesn't mean you want every photo all the time in color, but it can give you a different perspective. You start to see them in a different way. They also had the anti-blur kind of tool, which was cool because, you know, how many of us have got blurry photos that we want to fix up? Of course, it did yield some very strange results, but also some of the time it was incredible. So that was really useful. They also had that one where, I can't remember what it was called, but it allowed the face to sort of move a little bit. Remember that one? And a lot of people were a bit unsure about that one. They were like, it's weird, it's creepy or whatever, but I thought it was kind of cool. Like I think it just allowed us to see our ancestors sort of come to life even more than just in a color photo. Like, it really brought them to life. As to how accurate it is as to how someone really looks, I don't know, but it did bring people to life. I enjoyed it. But then, you know, as you know, I had my little hiatus, and then things got weird. Things got weird. I saw when I was gone, these photos starting to get uploaded. And they were like weird AI generated pictures that puts you, or you know, whoever you upload a photo of, into like historical situations. So like, how would you look if you were a whatever? I'm just going to show you. I'm going to show you because I am at a loss. I'm honestly at a loss. Before I show you, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe buttons. You're like, I don't want to subscribe. Like, you never upload videos, but I'm back. I'll try. I'll do my best. So hang around. Be patient. I'm back. But yeah, okay. So this MyHeritage tool, I think the idea of it is to show you how you would look in different historical periods. I think that's the like rationale behind it. Like, But we all know, like, why? Like, why? What are we gonna gain out of that? We're not really. Like, you know, I know how I would look in any historical time, like, awesome, just like I always do. And if I want to see myself in like period costumes or whatever, I can put one on, as I have multiple times in these videos, you know that. But yeah, I was like, this has just, things have gone cuckoo. Like, you know, I leave here and we're all working on our family trees and our DNA results, and then next thing everyone's putting themselves into these AI pictures and getting like weird generated things. It sort of reminds me of like Snapchat filters or Instagram kind of filters, things like that. Anyway, it's a terrible idea. I mean, sorry MyHeritage, but it's the stupidest idea that I've pretty much ever heard. But I'm gonna go and have a look at it, just for you guys, just to torture myself. Okay, so this is actually my third time recording this sort of screen for you. I'm just telling you this up front because it actually affects the way that it looks. I guess I was so rusty that I totally messed it up when I recorded it earlier because there was no sound to it. So I've actually had to redo it. So here we are in the MyHeritage website. So when I very first came in here, I did not have a MyHeritage subscription. That doesn't actually matter. You can still use the AI timelines kind of tool without a subscription, but it costs more. So the options that I had were a $13 one. That was the cheapest one. And I was like, $13? No, that's crazy. But you know, this is how much I love you. I was willing to spend the 13. So there was the $13 one. And then there was one, I forget how much it was. I feel like it might have been about sort of maybe 18 or 20, something like that. So really what they were giving you was the basic level one. The $13 one gives you 300 images. And then there was one that gives you like 500 or something. And then one that gives you like 1,000 or I don't know what it was. So they were just how many images you get. Now, me being a cheap ass, only wanted to get the most basic one, mainly because I think it's a really terrible idea. So I really didn't want to waste much money on it. However, like I said, for you guys, I will do it. But then I decided to get a subscription because that gave me 50% off the price. So that was actually $6.50 instead. Right, so just to clarify, the subscription was just a free trial. So I'm not paying like $100 and whatever for a year's subscription. I'm just getting a free trial, and then I'll likely cancel it because, you know, I currently don't really need a MyHeritage subscription, though I might just have a quick look around anyway. So when I first paid for the images, they didn't come up straight away. It said that it would send me an email when the images were ready. And since, like I said, this video didn't record the first time, I ended up having to re-record it, and the images were definitely done within like half an hour or so. So I'll take you over there now and we can have a look at them. So we just click on photos and then AI time machine. And as you can see, my photos are already there now. Previously, I had to upload between 10 and 25 photos. I uploaded about 15 of myself. Now, as you can see, what is this? This is not like putting me into historical time periods like what I saw from other people. I just don't even know what to say. I have no words for this. Like, it's just totally bizarre. It looks like something from a TV show or something. Like I said, it barely looks like me. Like, it doesn't even look like me, most of these pictures. You can click on them and get a closer up, sort of look at each one, but it's just totally off the wall. Like, I cannot believe that this is what MyHeritage are coming out with. So as you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, they've actually got different categories. So this one is glitter, like as I said. But you can see there are other ones. There's like rainbow girl, action figure, pencil sketch, like game character.
So none of these are actually historical. All I can think is that those historical ones must have been from a higher level kind of subscription if you paid for like more photos. Though honestly, like why would you pay for more? They're so bad. Let's have a look at some of the other ones though, just to show you exactly how bad. This is me as a World Cup soccer player retro. I mean, why? Like, it looks terrible. I look awful. I mean, like I said, it barely looks like me in some of them. Here's apparently me as a race car driver. Once again, I'm not really sure what I'm getting out of this MyHeritage. Like, what are we doing here exactly? How is this helping me with my family tree? And because it's totally irresistible, here's me as a mermaid, apparently. So I'm not sure why it turns me into a redhead. Like, I actually don't have red hair. I do have red undertones in my hair. I have, in some lights, it can look reddish, but I'm not sure why they've turned me into a redhead. Maybe it's the Little Mermaid kind of thing, like an Ariel vibe. But I'm not sure, once again, what I'm supposed to do with this stuff. It's just, I don't know what to do with these pictures. This is terrible.
All right, the second thing that I wanted to talk about, which things have gone like next level weird, is the MyTrueAncestry like diet kind of ancestral diet tool or whatever. Now, you guys know I love MyTrueAncestry. I do. I've done like lots of videos on their website, and I think everyone should try it. It's awesome. But the ancestral diet one, I was like, wait, what? This is just more like crazy DNA stuff. Now, that isn't to say that I didn't have a lot of fun, like, using it. So, I'm saying it's crazy, but it is fun. It is fun. I'm gonna show you.
So here we are on MyTrueAncestry's homepage, and I'm going to log in. And as you can see, I'm under My Kit, Vanessa, but we look to the bottom where it's got your DNA diet, and I'm clicking on that. And as you can see, they've got some other traits that you can do, like if you want to upgrade for that. It's just similar to a lot of those other like traits, but what we're going to look at today is the DNA diet. That's the Paleo diet. So my top genetic foods, what my ancestors ate, and okay, so the higher the score, the higher the number beside it is more of a strong kind of match, larger part of the diet. So obviously beer was my top one, like by far. Now I am not a drinker, so I don't really drink beer, but perhaps I should take it up because apparently it was the main part of my ancestors' diet. And then we've got like salmon, trout, porridge, wheat, barley, like a lot of these common things. So it's really just, I think, looking at where your ancient ethnicities kind of come from, your personal kind of ethnic mix, and then looking at what those ethnicities generally ate. I love this. Like, it is, once again, I'm not sure if this is actually helping me with my ancestry kind of research in any way, but I just love it. It's fun. So although it's off the wall, I am having fun with this. I do recommend you give it a go. So I have the Odyssey level package with MyTrueAncestry. So you can see it's given me a certain amount of results. And then down the bottom, you can see that there's like hidden results. There's more underneath. So you would need to upgrade subscription to get more. I'm not sure what the lowest subscriptions look like. Maybe they just give you a shorter amount. So it's given me a fair like range of foods that my ancestors must have eaten, which is very cool. It sounds like a pretty good diet overall. I don't know that I'd want to eat reindeer. For me, that's a little bit like, I always think of like Santa. Like, I don't know about reindeer. It just feels weird. And eel, like, ew, I would never touch eel. That's gross. But other than that, it's pretty... I love how it's got pancakes. I did not know that pancakes was an ancient food. So if you've listened this far into my rambling, do let me know in the comments what you like on your pancakes. I personally love a bit of sugar and lemon. That's me. So let me know.
All right, that is it for this video. I know this was an odd one, but I needed to warm back up. It's so weird to be back in front of the camera again. I'm really happy to be. I have totally missed this, but yeah, I was like, I just need something small. So I'm like, I'm just gonna dip my toe back in with some of these crazy things that have been going on in the world of genealogy. I'm back now, so let's get things back on track and let's get back to our family trees and our DNA results and our history research. Let's go back to that. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye guys.